All right, there was one thing I forgot to show you guys. I forgot to show you how to give it kind of a three-dimensional look when we are done, called bevel and emboss. So I have one that has a black background. I have one that have a white background, so I can show you some differences. This is probably the one that you guys did. So I'll go in, I'll click on the name layer right here. So I can select, if I select here, I have the picture layer, name layer. So I'm selecting the name layer, right click, blending option. I want to select bevel and emboss. And you can see when I select it, it kind of turns to kind of a three-dimensional look. Okay. Out here, it has just all the blending modes. I'm going to click on the name, bevel and emboss right here, and it brings up anything I can do with that. So now I can set my depth. So you can see as I change my depth, it becomes kind of more and more 3D looking. I can do the size if I want. That's kind of a little obnoxious, but you kind of get the idea. Okay, once I'm happy, I just go okay. So now I have more of a 3D kind of view to it. If I go into a white background, so same kind of thing, white background, I go in, right click, blending option, bevel and emboss, click on it. I can move it up a little bit. Okay, and I can also add what's called a drop shadow. So this won't show up on black, but it will show up on white. So you can, whatever looks best to you. So I go and click on drop shadow, and you can see that's a shadow down here. If I click on the name, anything about the drop shadow comes out. So I go in, I can do the distance. You can see the letters, the distance of the letter. So basically it would be like I'm racing my text out of it and it's shooting a shadow on the back. So whatever looks good to you. I can also do the size or distance, any of that kind of stuff. If I want it to be kind of a bigger size, what kind of edges do I want? So you can play around with those to whatever your liking is. I'm going to go okay. Bam. So now I have a drop shadow on my name. So bevel and emboss and drop shadow. After this, I'd go file, export as JPEG if I had whatever name I wanted. So yeah, that's it. Hopefully you'll make some cool names. And in StarGuard's class, I'm going to require you to turn one in on a black background and one in on a white background with a drop shadow, bevel and emboss, both of them. All right, thank you.